Today we're going to talk about how agents can salvage their business for the second half of the year, right? So we are already in July, hence the red, white, and blue celebrating 250 years. But first half is done. And most agents know this year is not like the pandemic year. We kind of saw it happening since last year, and it has kind of continued a downward spiral just based on the economy and things of that nature. This is actually what separates the men from the boys, right? I actually called a FSBO, and this FSBO was adamant on not listing the property because make sure you like, share, and subscribe. That is how you help the channel grow. And also, if you're looking to buy, sell your house in Maryland or DC, my contact information is in the description below. Thank you. He said even agents are walking away from the business. He just felt like the market is not giving him what he wants on the property, so he's going to hold off, and he's just not going to bother listing. So I say all that to say the market is slowing down. A lot of people are stepping out of the industry, but houses are still selling, and there are agents who are selling these houses. So if you're struggling and want to tackle, what can you do to have a better second half, right? In the start of the year, you make your business plan. Hopefully you did. Or you already had it like towards December when the year was wrapping up last year. You put your business plan together. Halfway through the year, you want to look at it and see where you are. Evaluate your numbers. What gets measured gets accomplished. And if you don't feel as though you are accomplishing what you set out to accomplish, this is a perfect time to just retune certain things, and hopefully you can hit your numbers, okay? So without further ado, let's point out some things. I would say first thing you want to do is double down on listings. Flaky buyers, some may say flaky buyers, but the reality of the issue is the market is tough. Gas prices are high, inflation is high, interest rates are high. So buyers are on the fence. Even those that qualify, I got multiple buyers right now ready to go, pre-approval letter. But their max may either not get them the house they really want, or they don't want to max out on what they're pre-qualified for. They don't want to spend everything on a mortgage. So just finding that house, that nice balance where they're not spending too much, but they're very satisfied with the property is a pain in the neck. So I'll say this much. Those buyers, you can show them a bunch of houses and you may not get a deal. When you got listings, the buyers come to you. You even end up with buyer clients. So double down on listings. Just take this year to be the year that you build your listing business. The old adage in real estate goes, you gotta list to last. Can't say it any better. You gotta list to last. You know, if you are here to last in this game, you gotta be a listing agent. And once you get a listing business going, you can still get buyers. Every now and then buyers fall at your lap, but open houses still work. You just gotta know how to do it the right way. And we'll touch on that when we get to the open house section. So just call expired listings daily, prospect FSBOs, send seller market updates, free home evaluations, host seller strategy consultations. You know, these are just a few things you can do.
Ultimate hub for real estate insights, breaking news, entrepreneurial wisdom, investing strategies, and self-development hacks. If you're ready to expand your mind and stay ahead of the game floor, you're in the right place. Subscribe now. Your future self will thank you.